Good evening. My name is Jenna Garris, and I was nominated in January of this year. Tonight, I am honoring my 11th and 12th grade dual enrollment English teacher, Miss Presson. I have had the pleasure of knowing Miss Presson since I was little. As early as elementary school, I remember walking past her old classroom with my mom and seeing her Princess Presson decorations. This was a small glimpse into the teacher I would eventually know and love. Before having her class, I recall hearing of how strenuous it was. Despite witnessing my sister enjoy the course, the mixed reviews made me nervous to set foot in her classroom. These reviews had some truth to them, as my first year in her class was no walk in the park. Despite feeling very overwhelmed with the seemingly constant essays and books, I am grateful for the experience. She was always available for a one-on-one conversation to give honest feedback on any essay or assignment, which helped lessen the burden immensely. Her class also relit a passion for reading that I had lost in the midst of my transition from middle to high school. The previously mentioned worries surrounding her class were snuffed out within the first week of taking her dual enrollment English 11 course. Miss Presson entertained our many off-topic conversations in the last minutes of our block. I truly believe that by the end of the semester, our class had discussed every conspiracy theory possible, with the Denver airport being our most discussed theory. All I remember thinking when I finished my English 11 course was how excited I was to take her class in my senior year. Having to wait a whole semester before getting back into her classroom was the worst part of starting my final year of high school. I found myself talking to younger friends who had been going through her English 11 course and hearing similar scrutiny over the coursework as I had heard before from those older than me. Despite knowing I would be called a teacher's pet, I continued to defend her class to the students that complained about it to me. They did not realize how important this course was beyond high school. Her strict deadlines, no phone policy, and actual criticism of her students' work exposed us to a realistic college setting, which is what is expected of a dual enrollment course. In the summer between my junior and senior year, she recruited me and two other students here tonight, Clay Smith and Jada Brittle, to help her repaint the blue details around our school. Upon seeing her for the first time since leaving her class, she expressed her excitement for us to return and stated that our senior year would be much more fun than our first class with her. Her excitement for us to return, as well as her insinuation that English 12 would be easier than English 11, somehow made me more excited than I had previously been. This semester's class has exceeded my expectations. Our class time has consisted of fun, meaningful, and sometimes ridiculous conversations. After each book, the class takes time in our discussion to talk about which fictional man was the best and why we liked or disliked the leading couple of the novel. We like to worry her about the contents of her drink of the day, mostly on the amount of Red 40 in her flavored water. I look forward to seeing Miss Presson in the future, whether that will be around school when I can hopefully assist coaching the tennis team or on our class's planned DE homestead. I am truly honored to be able to recognize Miss Presson tonight and share the positive impact she has had on my life.